A dickhead named Marlin on a three-wheeled motorcycle ran into the back of my car yesterday, and I'd like to tell you the story. So there I was, making my way home from Pilates, minding my little white girl business, when I come upon a light at which I would like to turn left. The light has been yellow, it's turning red, so naturally I stop. Crazy of me, I know. Marlin, the skin tag, is behind me on his trike. Now, normally I would poke fun at a grown man riding a tricycle, but I'm taking into account the strange proportions of Marlin's body and trying to have grace for the fact that perhaps he struggles with balance, so I'll let it slide. Marlin is upset that I've stopped at this red light, and I can see him in my rear view mirror. In one swift motion, he does his best to engage his core and whip his tricycle around my car so he can run the red light himself. But instead of doing so, he runs directly into the back of my car. Okay, cool. Startled, I put the car in park. I step out to survey the damage, or in this case, thankfully, the lack thereof. And then with an inquisitive look, I turn towards Marlin because what the hell? That look quickly turns to one of rage because Marlin is laughing. I say, "You good?" He says, "Yeah, no damage. I just knocked a little dust off of it for you." Okay. Crazy way to behave towards a stranger in Texas, where gun laws are so lax. But luckily for Marlin, I'm a liberal snowflake. So I take a deep breath, I go back into my car, I retrieve my phone, I come back, take down his name and number, during which he graciously points out to me that the light is turned green and lets me know he'd like to be along his merry way. That's the point at which I let fly several choice words that if I were a Catholic would have me in confessional for days. Long story long, I bear no resentment towards this person. Shocking, I know. But if I were a grown man named Marlin who owned a big boy Tonka trike and I didn't even know how to drive it, I'd probably be an asshole too. Go with God, Marlin. And also, eat shit.